Hi guys, that was a good workout today. Did some running and now did some CrossFit. Okay, I think this would be a perfect opportunity to talk to you people about how to reduce stress. So, just like anybody else out there, I had my own share of things. I just want to share a little something that'll help others regarding how to control their stress levels. Of course, the first point here would be don't expect too much. It could be expectations from yourself, or it could be expectations from others, or it could be unrealistic expectations in general. Try to reduce the amount of or the number of expectations you have, and you will find that you will have a much happier and fruitful life. So, expecting too much usually results in disappointment, but planning for problems, planning for avoiding problems, and focusing on how to prevent them in advance will help you to solve most of your issues and reduce your stress. So that's point number one. Don't have too much of expectations. Of course, there is a difference between positive thinking and expectations. That's point number two. You should be thinking positive. So please do think positive. Don't be the person with the scarcity mindset. There is a difference between scarcity mindset and an abundance mindset. A scarcity mindset always, these people always think that they do not have options, and they always think that people are out to get them. Whereas the abundance mindset, person with the abundance mindset will always know that he or she has other options, and they'll be cool. They'll be confident, and they can manage any kind of situation that they come across. So most of the people you probably idolize have an abundance mindset, not a scarcity mindset, right? The next point would be trying to analyze why certain problems have occurred and solving them. So suppose, let's say there's a family issue. You won't know what the problem is unless you talk it over. So if you have a problem with your spouse or your child, talk it over and see, the root cause of the problem so that you can prevent it. Most of the time, it will be something as simple as spending time with them. So spend more time, and boom, your problem is solved. So it could be something as simple as putting down your phone and listening to your spouse or your child, or playing with them for 5 or 10 minutes, and bam, your problem is solved. So you don't have to keep on worrying the whole night about it, and the following week also. You just have to go with the flow and listen to their issues, make sure that you find an appropriate solution rather than prolonging the situation. So that's another point. So try to analyze and solve problems rather than moaning about to others. Um, there's another issue called stress triggers. There are a lot of stress triggers in all of us. Let me tell you something that triggers me. Something that triggers me is bad traffic. I hate driving in bad traffic. So, what I developed in my life is a good system that will help me to drive without stress. So, suppose I want to go from Trichy to Chennai. I know that there will be a really high traffic between Chengalpattu and Tamra. So, in order to reach that area, I plan to start 4 hours in advance. So, there's no point in starting at 8 o'clock and driving through peak traffic at noon. But if I start at 4 a.m. or 4:30 a.m., I can cross Chengalpattu Tambaram in my car by 8, when the traffic will be considerably lesser. So that's an example of how you can plan ahead and avoid stress triggers. So there are many situations, many other examples for stress triggers, something that you can easily avoid. Maybe finishing your work early and planning for something in advance so that you don't come across difficulties later. So all these are examples of avoiding stress triggers. And other than this, you should learn to relax, spend time doing what you love. That's something that our people just don't do. They care for other people too much, and they forget their own selves. They think of it as some sort of a heroism, but it's actually stupidity. So don't be stupid. Spend time to relax. Put others' priorities in the back seat for at least half an hour every day. Do things that you love. Could be listening to music, could be talking to your best friend, could be spending time to exercise, it could be spending time to learn a new hobby. Anything that'll make you feel relaxed. So when you make time for yourself, when you put your job and your family in the back seat for half an hour every day, it will help you to improve your mindset, it'll improve your character, and it'll also improve the way you look after your family. It'll eventually come back and help you. So spend time doing what you love. And of course, there is always gratitude. So a lot of people who I've seen who are stressful, they don't express gratitude. So you should always thank people who help you, even if it is indirect, even if they help you indirectly. There is no harm in expressing gratitude and saying thank you. So when you say thank you, you'll normally experience a lot of positive emotions, and that will be helpful in managing your stress levels also. So thank people more often, express gratitude more often. That's another very important point. Of course, none of my talks are going to be complete without mentioning the two important points: diet and exercise. So keep those as the last 2 points. Eating a proper diet that is not high in saturated fats or sugars will keep you healthy and it'll help you live long. So eat a lot of green leafy vegetables. Take in regular amount of minerals and vitamins through your foods. And of course, to complement your wonderful diet, you have to sleep well. So sleep by 10 or 10:30 every day. Wake up early. Wake up before the rest of the crowd so that you can finish your activities in advance and stay one step ahead of everybody else. So that's an important point. And of course, the last one is exercise. So you need not be an exercise freak. So start with 10 minutes of exercise every day and slowly work it up to 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, and finally work it up to 40 minutes per day. You can do this over the course of a year. You need not take up 40 minutes of exercise immediately over the course of 2 months. Take a year, slowly increase the amount of exercise. And you'll see that it improves your stress levels greatly. And don't forget, different exercise techniques works for different people. So if you're not interested in running, if it doesn't work for you, try yoga, walking, or skipping, weightlifting, right? So there are different exercises that make you feel differently. For me, running works and weightlifting also works equally. So find out what exercise makes you feel good and do it so that you can lower your stress levels, because all of us are pressed for time. We don't have enough time. So spend time doing the exercises that you love and not the exercises that will cause you stress. So for some people, high intensity exercises work and it may help to reduce their stress levels and keep them happy. So I incorporate high intensity exercises twice a week, 10 minutes a day or 20 minutes a day. I find that I'm able to work better and think better when I perform high intensity exercises. This may not be true for everybody though. So watch out and experiment, see what you like, and then start following. So this is basically it. If you can think of any other stuff to add, please mention it in the comments. It'll help other people in managing their stress levels. Take care. See you guys.